I tell a lot of stories on my channel about how great the Pocket Notebook has been in my life. I tell a lot of stories about my life through the lens of a Pocket Notebook. Through the lens of my creativity. This video, this story, is gonna be a bit different. The whole point of my starting to write in a Pocket Notebook was so that I could get my ideas written down without getting distracted. You see, I was spending a lot too much time on my phone, and as a result, I wasn't getting hardly any video work done. But after only a couple of days, I began to notice a shift. This shift meant that I wasn't on my phone nearly as much as I had been in the past. If I ever had an idea, it went straight into the Pocket Notebook. This was great, until it wasn't. A couple of months ago, I recognized the 1-year anniversary of writing in my Pocket Notebook. And somewhere between day 1 and day 400, I had made the realization and decided that writing just in the Pocket Notebook was not the most effective way for me to get my ideas down. You see, when I only write in the Pocket Notebook, it's hard to get everything down. What about the times that I am unable to get the notebook out and write something? Maybe my hands are full. Maybe my notebook is way over there, and by the time I get up and go get it, I will completely forget the idea. Maybe I just type faster on my phone and don't have that much time to get the idea down. Because again, ideas can go pretty quickly. Sometimes, using the phone is just simply more convenient than writing in the Pocket Notebook. Sometimes, the phone is more convenient. And sometimes, it's not. Back when I only used my phone to write down ideas, it was a mess. I'd open my phone, go to my notes, and then I'd get a notification. And then something else popped up. And something else, and something else, and another thing. And then what was I gonna write down? When I would only use my phone to write ideas down, I would get distracted. And with that distraction, I would lose a lot of ideas. So it's one of two things. I use only my Pocket Notebook, and I'm not as distracted, but I lose ideas because it's not always convenient to write in a Pocket Notebook. Or I use only my phone to write down my ideas. It's generally more convenient to write in, but boy is it distracting. And again, when I get distracted, I lose ideas. Which is it? Which do I choose? To quote a recent video of mine, what I've come to value more than a good idea is an idea written down. What does this mean exactly? It means, to me, that I don't personally really care if an idea is good or not. You see, what matters more than the quality of the idea is the fact that the idea is out there. Now, with that in mind, this brings the story to a recent development. Somewhere between day number 1 and day number 400 and something, I made a major breakthrough in the world of writing my ideas down. The Pocket Notebook alone was not the most effective way for me to write my ideas down. But then again, neither was the phone. Which is it? Instead of only writing ideas in my notebook, or only writing ideas in my phone, I chose both. I chose both because sometimes I need to write something down quickly. Instead of trying to get my notebook from across the room and forgetting idea in between, I put the idea in my phone. If I so desire, I can transfer that idea from my phone to my notebook. Instead of risking losing the idea in between getting up and going to get the notebook, I can get it down immediately and then transfer it over if I want. Because the number one most important thing of all is making sure that the idea is written down. Phone, book, sticky note, hand, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where the idea is, just as long as it is down somewhere. When we get our ideas down, we enable ourselves as creative people to refer back to an idea and create. We can spend more time making stuff and creating things if our ideas are always being written down in some way. Doesn't matter if it's the phone, the notebook, whatever. Because the more ideas we write down, the more we can create. And the more we create, the better everything is.